Yippee!
Yippee, you joined. I might be kind of quiet because like I don't want people to hear me, but at the same time, it's not like the walls block. Actually, they don't block much noise at all. I haven't streamed something like since last year. Like what time last year? I'm trying to remember. I think it might have been more towards like November or summer. But yeah. I haven't done this in a long time. I guess we gotta start the start. So, Mike, so I'm wearing a furry skin, but since this is a game about World War One, I should probably change that. But I like wearing that, and you can guess why. There's a lot of things I could say. I don't know. No, you're not cringe. People don't think you're cringe. I got this. Okay, so basically, in this creative, you can make like the stuff, and that's how I made this, and I got it like uploaded like yesterday. The one day I was telling you like all excited because they got it like reviewed, and then I got it out yesterday, and then it should be updated because I noticed a couple like problems that I had to fix. I should probably like show you creative for a bit though, so you can like have some under like context, I guess, some understanding. And also because it's like a World War One game, so I should probably yap a bit about history. You don't mind me yapping, right? I mean, you said my voice is cute, so you'd probably like it. You're so nice to me. Oh. I don't know how it sounds on the PlayStation versus the phone. I guess it changes it a little. I think it's deeper in real life, but I can see your messages on the side. That's cool. They didn't. I don't think YouTube had that before. I don't even need to keep my phone open. And this is it. You can see that I made it because this is the same name, the Great War. That's what they called it because they didn't know there was going to be a Second World War. And yeah, so they had no. That's just sad. Like the people who made the original All Quiet on the Western Front in the 30s had no idea a worse war was coming. A lot of the actors in that movie were actual, like actor. Oh yeah, I guess I could show you some of these while I'm here. Most of these aren't like anything, but I got like 50 minutes, so that should be enough time. Which one of these? I'm trying to remember, because I don't have my first map anymore. I lost that a long time ago. I think I accidentally deleted it while cleaning out. But this is from like 4 years ago. So it's not that good. I haven't been in this in like a year or two, because I have no reason to return to it, but I kind of want to see my bad ones just to see how far I've come, like before and after. Oh yeah, this takes me back. Oh right, yeah. That's how old that is that the skybox was changed since when I first made that. 4 years ago, goddamn. Yeah, ever since I was like 14, and I figured out, I was shown like Fortnite had a creative, and it was different too. This area would like change every week. You could like submit different hubs. I was so much more demanding back then. But yeah, everything's like custom. Like this was me trying to make an M14, which is basically a different type of Garand. So I just combined two guns, and the MAC-10 was like a prototype. And I was still trying to like master the whole class-based thing. This green thing, so I can start the game and that'll show you how it shows to like normal people, but oh, that looks weird. And it's so huge. And I like I felt the need to like have to explain everything to be super like realistic. Nowadays I kind of like shake that habit. It's like, oh well, if they know enough about history, they'll understand. I haven't been in this in so long. This is like a fake door with the lock device. I still use that trick. This is when I was like figuring out the tricks for the first time, but I hadn't mastered it. And the map's pretty ugly because I didn't know what to do. Probably just because like, because I based this off like the Vietnam War, and those cities were pretty ugly at the time. Not ugly, just like, I don't know, they didn't really have the same aesthetic that something like World War One would have. Yeah, I remember I was inspired by like the Last of Us factions, and I wanted to have like it's a lot of the same tropes that I still like do, of like wanting realism, but also like as gamified as you can get it. Yeah, and people liked this because I put the turret in this spot. I used to have like friends that play this. Oh, very. I have way better than this. This is 4 goddamn years old, so I've done much better since. But it's not devoid of good ideas. Like I put this turret up here. I put that there because I wanted it to feel more like reactive. I wonder if I should I kind of forgot that existed, not gonna lie. Or like putting sniper towers up here. I think I watched like Full Metal Jacket or something. And stuff like that and wanted to recreate the vibe almost. There's like this up here. I don't remember if you could go in this. And I was still trying to like figure out how to make boundaries for the level design. Well, this ain't too bad. I didn't place that down very well. These were meant to be mortars, really old me. I've also learned a lot more about like history and combat in 4 years. Yeah, and then I wanted to do, oh, I remember now. I wanted to have like a helicopter up here as like a bonus weapon. Oh, Carly. I remember when she put that there. Yeah, that takes me back. Yep. Yep. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to put like a helicopter and then like have like a minigun and a rocket. And I was trying to like do my own version of Uncharted 2. And this area is just a mess. Or like I wanted to make a fake city, so I put all this cardboard here. It's meant to be like forced perspective. I mean, this is kind of cool. There's meant to be like a rocket you could get from it. Where'd that go? I think the part I did best was like this over here, because I had the fire. Oh, you have played Uncharted? Oh, that's cool. Some of my favorite games are like The Last of Us and the Resident Evil games, I guess. But I mostly like... Yeah, I was really inspired by The Last of Us 1 and 2. But Uncharted 4 was like the first game that got me to like games, because I played it. And I was like, this is what they can be. Oh, watched. Still though, I watched it and then I was like, damn, I should try replaying that. Because I got it for Christmas, but I couldn't. I was like 11. And I put this here because this is like an American gun and I wanted to show like friendly fire. There's a slight atmosphere, but compared to what I do nowadays, it's just not. I have higher standards these days. But it was an attempt. Like I was trying to show like the Chinese suppliers to the Viet Cong supplies. I was really trying to like... I was still figuring things out. Well, that takes me back. Maybe I should add Carly back. It's been how many years? Kind of wonder how she's doing. She'd be like what? I don't even know how old. Like, I don't know. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was showing you certain stuff. Okay, and then, so I'm gonna show you the Great War like last. I was gonna show you like revolutionary stuff to, if you wanna know who she is. An old friend of mine, like 4 years ago. She used to be just, I had like a massive crush on her. And she just didn't feel that way. Ugh. Which one of these was it though? Which crime city? This one? No. That was a duplicate. This one. A lot of those are like unfinished. Or just really old. Because I have like concepts, but then I'm either like, this isn't worth dedicating so much time to, it's just a mid-concept. Or I'm like, I can't make this the way I want to. The World War I thing, I really like World War I. This one isn't finished either. But okay, this one had like a whole ass plot. You gotta stick with me. This is less old, but still kind of... It's like a year old. I used to be like really, like... This is almost like a vent map where I could like vent my frustrations. Or not really frustrations, but like... disgust, I guess. At the, like, certain parts. Like... So, I have this step brother, and I was like playing outdoors with him, and because like mom's area and apartments, they used to be more like a hood when I was like 4. and younger, and there was like two houses on that street that burned down in a meth lab fire. Like dogs caught on fire and caught a second house, so they just look jarringly brand new next to old stuff. It's gotten a lot better since then. But like there used to be like I remember when I was like I don't think I told you this when I was like 5. There was this guy who used to like threaten other dudes with guns outside, and I remember I was looking out the window once as he was like pointing at some dude by the lake, and Mom was like, "Hey, let's come to the living room," and she was talking to her boyfriend at the time about like, what if bullets go through the bathroom or something? It's like a 9mm pistol, so that wouldn't happen, but they don't know that. Why would they? Okay, but point is, I was a lot sadder back then, and I really did not like. I was like, hey, I seem to have like an obsession with like trying to make like the worst places to live in my fictional worlds because I'll have like a couple. Like how many do I remember? I think I had an Asian one I forgot about, but there's that one in Africa of like Kijuju where it's just scorching sun and it's basically just like Resident Evil 5 type of country. I have the Darklands, which is actually good, but still the whole point is to be like the worst place in Europe in the 20th century. I have Criminal City, which is meant to be the worst like city ever. Maybe not ever, because it's not like underdeveloped. It's just like it's an aesthetic. But okay, I had like a plot for this because this was originally like me and Stepbro. He was like 11, keep in mind, or something. But I was like, how old was I? Like 15 or 16. Also, like, but I had like a plot. So basically, this is like the dad or something, and there's like a kid and a friend, like a son and a friend, and then he's like, "You got to get me a med kit. I'm sick, and don't try calling 911. This place is called Anarchy City because the cops are always either dead or overrun. You call 911, they might not show up for hours, if at all. You got to defend yourself. If you can't fight, run away. Stay in the light." Why did it show the chat? I don't see any new messages. Okay, I'll try to quit yapping. I wonder if I should start this so I can actually show you. I'm gonna do that. Badass. I guess the soldier look doesn't fit anymore, because in this you're supposed to be, like, canonically, like, a 13-year-old kid. This is because they don't even have fist in the game, but it's, like, to show, like, take out your trusty hammer, leave your shoebox apartment. That guy was supposed to be laying on a bed. It's more about the... You're so sweet. That's not supposed to be visible. But it's, like, vibes-based. And I just wanted to, like, put, like, just dark-ish references. Like, there's just... Not dark, but, like... Okay, so, like, we got, like, a spider, we got, like, the fat chair, like, this dude's a Discord mod. Their entire apartment is just one room, and it's, like... And it's like this. Boarded up places. It's called, like, Anarchy City. This is the bathroom. And, yeah, I don't notice anything wrong with this place. Is that a camera? Wah, 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 wah. A lot of, like, gags like that I just thought were funny. That's a gun case. The Weeping Woods Forest. Nah, that's a bit too political. There's just beer everywhere. What the heck? I don't even want to know what that squid did, and I had to put the cock chair. This is just like, I was just like, whenever I was pissed off, I would go work on this. Least hidden apartments, yeah. Don't use the bathroom in them. What's the awe for? This is not cute, bro. Look at the chains coming from the ceiling. What's so pretty? My map? You like the aesthetic? And it's hidden apartments. The octopus. It is a cute octopus. In game, that's like a weapon. You know, I kind of wanted to combine... Yeah. I kind of want to combine, like, elements of, like... certain aesthetics of, like, the worst places. Like, here's some like examples. Like I put stuff like this because there's this kind of thing you'll get in like certain parts of Florida where you'll see like the vibe of what used to be there. Kind of like it's past its prime. That's the vibe I used to get. Now I'm just less like sad. It's kind of weird revisiting this because it's like a whole different state of mind. Homeless robbing to survive. And everything's meant to feel like bricked up. Like this would have once been like a normal place, but now it's just gangs and hobos. Like this is like an uncharacteristically cynical map because this is just where all of my like disdain went. There's eating lizards. I could not publish this. I would not get away with half this stuff. This is like a kind of how this is just based off of Florida. You have like sections of forest, but you can tell there's like stuff behind it. And there's hobos in it. Yeah, I would not get away with that. Good thing they don't review unpublished maps. I'm taking their money. Questioning if I even want to show you this, because it's not very representative of me, even though I made the damn thing. Or like the curtains, and like boarded up windows. Like bridges, like in LA. Crime, like Chicago. Whoever Dave is lives here. There's like a whole plot with... There it is. A med kit. Oh, they definitely wouldn't. And I put these bikes because they'll steal bikes and like sell them at pawn shops. I bet I'm making like Florida sound like a hellhole, but nah, this is not what it looks like at all. That's just like part of what it's based on. I really just want to make my own thing. That's like an aesthetically bad place, I guess. Drinking themselves to death. Got the ashtray. We got the hobos. Don't kill me. The key to beating these guys is you gotta wait for them to do their attacks and then like wait for them to do the whole combo until they can't anymore because they're exhausted. And then that's kind of meant to like recreate like how fist fighting would kind of be. Where you want to like have your guard up and then attack at the right time. Oh yeah, and the healing item is like a modified drug mushroom in lore, which makes sense for like a game all about like gangs and stuff. Yeah, get them tired, then you attack. That's kind of how it is IRL. I mean, that's what you can do. There's a lot of like facets to combat. What kind of is an understatement. I am just a nerd for combat. Like IRL. And in games, I guess. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Alright, I'm leaving. Alright, I think I put like an invisible wall here because I was gonna have like a mechanic with lights where if you're in light, they won't want to attack you. Because that's kind of how it feels if you go out at night, right? So you got 13-year-olds doing drugs, people parking in the no parking, just stuff like that everywhere. Road closed due to bombing because there's gang violence. We got fungus. We got that sign saying to go that way to make it feel more like homeless spikes. It's more just about like the vibe, I guess. I was gonna put like a prostitute there or something. And that's like, I feel like that's like my brain thinking back to SpongeBob. Yeah, crime everywhere. It was originally called Criminal City. I like this restaurant because we got the whole roast chicken, warm milk, eyes of whatever the hell that is, drugs, dirty dishes. And you'd never even notice. You probably wouldn't notice unless you were looking really carefully. The freezer. Could you tell I used to have depression? Horrible. Barricaded, yeah. I was gonna put like a chainsaw there as like a reference. I used to be like so miserable. And there used to be homeless dudes in here, but I had to like delete some of them for memory issues. You can only have so much memory in the games. Some more stuff. Cower. And then it should say be brave when you exit. No? Okay. Skeletons hidden in the back, you also wouldn't notice. I think you can start to get like the vibe I'm going for, almost like that, just kind of like that, almost like that hidden in plain sight type of vibe, where it's like any one of these houses, you don't know what kind of sick stuff could be going on in it. Kind of like that one mission SWAT 4. Yeah, I do have attention to detail, like these bars on the windows that you'll see in crime neighborhoods. This is meant to feel claustrophobic. Like, and I just put stuff like this. I did what you said, boss. Get it? Money laundering. I'm such a goof ass. Wanted. And this is like an abandoned historical society. Kind of meant to get more like that. This is hard to read. 1894, the natives are removed from this land by homesteaders. Most are killed. 1912, the Pinkertons put down a factory strike, killing 16 workers. It's meant to be like it's meant to just be like, I didn't even decide which state specifically it's in, I just imagine it somewhere near Chicago. Frederick Krueger, a landscaper for a local elementary school, is chased by a mob of angry parents to an abandoned house. He was allegedly a pedophile. They trapped him inside the factory and burned it to the ground. Upon searching his home, the authorities found nothing pedophilic. Mob violence killed an innocent man. I think this is me trying to explain, like, how Slurp was made illegal in the 70s, like how Nixon made the other drugs, like, hyper illegal. War on drugs to get more votes. Something lore. Genetically increased mushroom. This is black, so it's harder. Okay, that's just the same words. Current day, 1983. Who knows what the future holds? Hopefully our economic success and low crime rate continues well into the 2020s. Oops. I think I was gonna have this be in the future originally. Like it's actually in the 40s or something. And this is the other side of that. Pizza boxes. Makeup, mechanical parts. FNAF reference-ish. Was that the bite of 87? It's kind of weird how most of our childhoods are just, like, heavily involve a game where kids die. Yeah. This requires gunpowder. Because, like, I think, like, in the role-playing version, like, outside with me and the boy, it's like they want to explore an abandoned building after school, but they can't get past the fence because it's barbed wire. This because, like, the hobos will bring in garbage to recycle for money. And stuff. Man, how much time do I have left? I have, like, 25 minutes? I'm gonna be really sad, because I have so much stuff I could show you that I just forgot about. This is like the Quiet Kid. Commentary? The whole cafeteria. It's like the most under-budgeted school. Which is really saying something. And that... Did I leave player flight on? I don't want to have to actually find all the coins. Oh! Okay, good, I left a cheat code in the corner. You're supposed to have to, like, find all the secrets to get it. I think I was a weird kid, too. I'm pretty sure nobody talked to me except for, like, a few kids, because they were all afraid to, I think. I was just quiet. Or maybe I just smelled bad and didn't notice it. The mad amount of signs. Is there anything I'm missing to show you so far? I don't think so. Gang wars rage on as poverty increases. Oh right, these guys respawn. Because I kind of wanted to make it like Resident Evil, where you have to take like paths to get around them. So like if you saw that dude there, you could like go a different, or like if there's two of them, go on just the right path so you can lose them. So you feel vulnerable. If you can just fight your way out of it, you're not going to be as tense. The same thing with the guns. I used like the worst gun for the same feeling. So they go to explore. We're gonna look for the old slurp factory. Or like they stumble upon this. That's the tower. And they're like, it's the old Slurp depot, and that's the factory. Slurp is like, you know how Coca-Cola used to have cocaine in it? This is kind of like that, but instead of taking the cocaine out, it was just made like super illegal. And instead of cocaine, it's Slurp mushrooms. The things I was healing with. Oh my god, friend, it's boobs and sex. Damn it! The front entrance. Yeah, you would not get away with that. But again, they don't know it's here. More hobos. But they're fenced off, they don't come here. Now why would hobos only avoid this area? Sewage maintenance access. And then you gotta like find a way in. Locked. Damn it, I didn't. Wait. I made the map, I know how to get places. Yay, we did it. And like the friend in them would be like, play hide and seek. Oh, it's giving me YouTube notification. She hearted it, yay. Yippee. And they'd be like playing hide and seek for a couple matches, and I'd be like, okay, you go hide and I'll count. I know it all. Oh my god, it's slurp barrels. Ah shit, I fell. And the other one would come, and then they'd like jump down. We stick together. The ladders fell. What's this? A tunnel? What's going on? Sorry, my thing went weird, so I went... Oh. Did you see the thing where I fell through the hole? Basically, they'd be like, they found a way in, and then they'd be playing hide and seek, and then it'd be like, oh my god, are those barrels a slurp? And then they'd bust through the boards, and the other one would like jump to follow. And they'd be like, what the hell? Why is there tunnels here? Oh my god, we're in the slurp factory. The old abandoned slurp factory. But why are the lights on? And this is like a fat stack of cash, like 60. It's kind of finicky though, you gotta be in like just the right spot to grab it. That I have no control over. My World War I like thing is a lot better, but I have plenty of like concepts in my head that I like can bring up. It's a whole pool of the stuff. I can't wait to see what's next. We're rich, and we just found a cool factory. Shoes? Clothes? Huh? Man, 2024 was a shitty year for me. That's fucking dark. Jesus Christ. What was wrong with me? Nah, bro. Mother number 17 rendered infertile, moving to incinerator. Uh-oh. And that's the sheriff's hat. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I really didn't have like a positive outlook on humanity like 2 years ago. I was fucking miserable. And then that activates this, and then he was like, I don't wanna just... There was like a model there that usually appears. And then he's like, my whole life I've done nothing but comply. I'm tired of serving guys who just see me as tools. And then like he starts shooting his friend. So they can like run and escape. And then this is open now. It's like a chase. Oh shit. Skills. Fuck. There's gotta be an exit. And like one would spawn there. Lock the door. Sewer disposal. Where else are we gonna go? Gotta jump. Ugh. I can breathe. And they're just like, holy fuck, what did we just see? And they're just like frantically running away. I think I based that off like a book that exists where it's like it's something like that, but it's happening in like mountains. I forgot what the name was. I think this scares them away. Nope. That's like a reference to how like gangsters always have their boombox loud. At least we can get the med kit. Cause now you got like all the money. Damn it! Healthcare is expensive. But there's like at least a gun here. Grab the damn thing. Just keep in mind this isn't representative of me anymore, okay? I was in a bad place when I made this. But whatever, we got the gun. We don't got a medkit for father though. Wait, really? They didn't spawn? Normally a bunch of like gangsters show up instead of just hobos, like gangsters with guns, and then you gotta like shoot them. But you'll notice there's no like reticle to aim with. I did that on purpose, so you kind of have to like estimate to make aiming really hard on an already kind of bad gun. I really wanted to feel more like horror than action, in a way. But like, I think I had to remove all this for memory reasons or something. I was never gonna publish this anyway, I just wanted to show Boy. But there would have been like a couple of like guys to fight. Cause now you're a witness, so they're gonna try to assassinate, right? So there would have been a couple of guys you have to fight here, like... difficult level 100, yeah. I used to be obsessed with that too. Of a lot of things that I got problems with. And then they'd like rush to where the father is to make sure he's okay, since they would have found their home. And the gangs are just like extremely powerful. And he's just been like shot or something. Like we pull up, some dude's like choking him or like stabbed or something, and we go like this. And then we gotta save him. Or we don't save him, but as he's dying, he's like, "You're not actually my kid. I used to be a gangster back in my day, and I shot some dude, and you were left behind without a father. That was the day I quit my ways," or something like that. And I think he says something like, "Don't let me die for nothing. Destroy my old boss's supply." Or some crap like that. Man, I was supposed to be showing you World War I at some point. I'm just gonna run out of time. So yeah, like I do stuff like that just to make it feel... Because I could have used this, right? But I intentionally wanted to feel like you're being kept out of places. Like it's been modified. Like it's not right. So then we'd use this key back where all those like stop signs are. on like the harbor. Oh yeah, these you can use like a weapon too, but they do like very little damage. Take this, mother. Oh shit. Oh, it is hard to aim with. I got 2 bullets. You can't do this to me. It takes 2 to the body to kill, so. Come on, I'm one shot. Don't do this to me. Take that, motherfucker. Gotta do drugs. It's kind of like how they would use meth in World War II, like soldiers would. It would be given out by the government because it could like make it so you don't feel pain and like help you. I'm not even kidding. They would do that. Nazis would do that. The U.S. would. I think they used Adderall instead. Imperial Japan would also use meth. They had a big heroin problem. And then this is just like a bit of a maze for a bit of a gameplay variety. Just a bit. It's like a warehouse by the harbor. What the hell? I did not know that. And so we'd be at like an overlook. And what's this? A new weapon. Concealable sawn-off, like what the gangsters have. This is really the Resident Evil vibe of like, you gotta get, it's like high spread, really low range. You gotta get right in their face to use it good, effectively. Do you both have dynamite? Why do you have your pickaxes out? Throw dynamite. Throw. Bad AI. Bad. Throw dynamite. I'll do it. They're supposed to drop ammo occasionally too, not just heals. Oh, and this is what I was talking about. There's some guys with guns now. CQB, take that. Take the CQB test. They don't drop ammo though. But you'd have to like destroy a thing in there, and come here, and then. After you did all that, you'd be able to come out this way. And aha, shortcut. Nope. Or maybe that would have been a shortcut, so you have multiple ways here. And then the final place would be to get like up here. What the hell? Oh, they can use stealth now? That's cool. I don't remember. Okay, I was trying to go back to hub. There we go. I guess I could just show you like the... that's not even, like, it doesn't even have an end on that one. I was gonna make it like a 3-parter, but there's a part with like a snipe. I guess I'll just show you that real quick on the... Where is... I think this was like a version I was gonna make that would be published, so I took out like the more inappropriate stuff. I can just use this to cheat. I promise they're not all this boring. Well, I really don't have that many good ones to begin with, but you know. Well, for this one, I was gonna wait. Oh, this isn't it. Hold up. I don't remember what I named it because it was something very generic. Oh, this. There we go. I didn't intend on it to be. I was just. I guess that wouldn't be appropriate for Boy either, but he knows worse. His friends are awful. It's not like he's a kid. He's a tween now. Yeah, okay. It was gonna be these weapons. Like this is like a multiplayer version. All the gangster weapons. You got a spam pistol. And this would be multiplayer, but you still wouldn't have the reticle. Just to make it, I wanted to make it feel as shitty as possible. This takes 1 shot. This takes 2 shots to kill. Same with all the like. You have 25 HP. So like basically all these 1 or 2 shot you. You got the spam pistol. You got the Magnum revolver. That's like really slow rate of fire because gangsters are dumb and bad at handling weapons. spray machine pistols, the double barrel because you can hide it in your coat. These shotguns for the same reason, you can hide it in your trunk. You have to have like some what AR-15 with like way too magnetized scope. I titled these "Your Wimpy Hands." They just let you shove people. Okay, no, but for this, I actually like showed what the docks look like in my imagination, sort of. Because it's like a river. Addictive sugar. Yeah, that'll fool them. This is kind of what that warehouse behind the scenes would look like if the gate was open. They got like their little submarine. They got their smuggling boats. You got the red coming out the pipe. You got the bodies of federal agents. The water's just green from like pollution and bodies. It looks pretty cool. And like these are meant to be forced perspective. You make something, basically, this is a trick that a lot of video games do, and Disney does in real life. If you make something look small and it's like slightly far away, it can kind of make it look like it's just really far away. It's a really useful trick. But yeah, then you'd like come up here, and there'd be like a sniper up there, as an NPC, like an AI. And like after he takes a shot, you gotta like sprint to the nearest cover, and the dude shows up there, and he's like, it's like, well, what's a good example? Let me pull out, because in creative you have access to not every weapon, but most. I don't even know about most, because they had so many variations. Actually, I think it's up here. I guess this'll do, but I had more like the other one in mind. Maybe this is a better example. Like, it's like after you take a shot, that's how these guns kind of are. This is like a more realistic one, but even then it's like, because they gotta manually cycle the next shot. So like, with the NPC, it has a pistol, but you can't see at these ranges. And it would have like a piece of plywood covering it, so you can't actually shoot it, but it can shoot through the wall. So you'd have to get to a certain spot where you can see above it. Kind of like that level in Max Payne 3. You might, this is like an assassin little area. And just, it's sort of like a timing thing almost. Like you want to be like, sprint your ass before you can get another shot off. Where to go next? I'm just trying not to get shot. That's more for like a multiplayer thing, but that in the other one there was like a sniper lined up here, and then you could like see over, and then I guess it would blow up and you'd fall into the sewer. Oh yeah, because it's multiplayer, I tried to make it like more city-like. I did this on purpose. Instead of like removing the old sign, I wanted it to seem like it's got repossessed. Slow, which is why he ran into it with one of these ostentatious gangster cars. There's people hanging out. I guess that's all to show. This one was never like finished, and I never had a good reason to, but I just thought I would show you. Just for the vibe. How much time do I have left? 4 minutes. I'm gonna cry. When I wanted to show you my actual good stuff, like this. Or this maybe. This is actual useful combat tips. But I bet my internet's gonna shut off at 10. I mean, no, they're never that nice. I guess I could show you again tomorrow, but like, I'll promise I'll be less boring tomorrow. Because I'll actually show you my good map that I actually released because it's good enough to be released. My first one. My internet's probably gonna shut off in like 3 minutes, but This one's just a training course, but it has some combat tips. Like, you just start out with these. I wish I could yap all night, too. I used to be able to do that. Number 1 combat tip. Movement makes you harder to hit. If they have really good aim, it doesn't, but... Usually my aim is a lot worse, actually. I think I do better when pretty girls are watching. Like that time I got quadruple my score in Horde Rush that one October because Vanny was watching. There we go, that's more like it. Makes you a slightly harder target to hit, which is good for combat because any advantage helps. Oh yeah, this too. So whenever... so the way you're meant to use cover, like IRL, is just to have less of your body showing, because it's just a smaller target. And guns in real life hardly shoot in like a straight line. Fortnite kind of gets this right. It's more likely, especially if you're like moving or have shaky hands or just keep shooting, the gun's going to want to rise. So as you can see, it kind of like spreads a bit. That matters more at range, but that's how you're kind of using it. And then you can kind of like... What this is trying to show is you can basically... Where's like a wall I can do that on? You can basically kind of go like... Peek off the side of the standing, kind of like how that one is. Let me reload. If you were shooting back at someone, you could be like... Then duck back in. Come back out crouching. If you do that... Like you shoot like this... And then they get up and aim right there. If you pop back up here, they gotta aim at a different spot. That can throw them off slightly. It depends on how and when you use these things, but if you use that at the right time, like against maybe a sniper that's like really trying to hold you in place, that could work. But if you're ever like in a fight like that in real life, I would just take like a... Shoot and then move, like moving after you shoot is very important, but you'd want to move like to a completely different spot, like a different postcode. So you want, like, if they're aiming here, you want to be way the fuck over here. You want to be all the way on their side. And maybe if I like hip fire with this, it'll kind of show like the chance of the bullet hitting is just lower. And this is me trying to show, like, all my squad mates were not high IQ. I was trying to show them, like, Blood, you can use cover as anything. They never did. Even though, like, I would do that all the time, because it's not very hard.